Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday night. How are you?
I'm in M+ talents. That's fun. That sounds delicious. And I'm very jealous, Luna.
It's gonna be wonderful. I'll post pictures.
Taze, I live vicariously through your delicious sounding meal.
I did put the recipe and everything in food in the Discord, so with some photos.
So we are picking up on progression tonight, making that push to AOTC. I will also say not in the greatest of moods tonight.
Got you, ma'am.
Let's just say it was a rough week.
Thank you.
Llama din. What's up, homie?
What up, man?
Viking, how was raid or not raid? How was the game last night?
It was great. So my other coach, he's the head coach of Aiden's baseball team. He has season tickets. I was not aware, and so he asked if I wanted to go, and they were in really good seats that had backrest, which is not common at that stadium. It's old bleacher seating for the most part, and it was 65 degrees, not an ounce of wind. It was like I could not have painted weather and game perfect. And for those of, like OG football fans, I got to watch. They had Sterling Sharp's induction to the Hall of Fame at the game, so I got to see him get his ring and then retire his number on the wall.
That's awesome.
Rest in peace, Totem.
Are you a Packers fan?
I live 40 minutes from the stadium.
Have more mastery.
How did the game end? Like, I'm not like memeing or anything. I didn't check the score today.
It wasn't our best showing. We still won, but we had a bigger lead. It was more of a defensive and tight end game yesterday. We still won by I think 9, but we had a 14-point spread when we left the game.
Better than like, a 20 some odd point spread and lose it to the Bills. What a game.
A lot can happen in 4 minutes.
You're not wrong. As we all look at the Bills.
It's really weird. It's really weird this season because I don't have I'm always been a Saints fan, but after last year and some things that had happened, like not by the team but outside of it, I'm not a big Saints fan anymore, and I'm just like, what even root for?
Where is everybody?
Nichols will take you.
Oh, I mean, I'm here, but I don't see the first boss.
We're continuing our life now.
Orange Weaver.
My allergies are acting up too.
Viking, I used to live in Wisconsin.
Really?
Sturgeon Bay. It took me like 5 minutes to remember where that, like, what the name was.
Since most of us are here, hold on a second. Let me see something. 2 seconds. We have a person that's new to the guild that signed up for raid, and we don't have it listed in the sign up that locked is locked, and I'm not about to just join or have a rando join, but I was wondering what our thoughts were on having a trial, if you will, if their gear is good.
Oh, Viking, you should have saved me.
Good conversation. This is an everyone group. This is your raid group, not just mine.
What class are they?
I don't. That's what I'm asking for right now. I was asking
It
if
might
they
be better
meet
if
the
I was
parameters.
muted. This might be the easier conversation to have if I could actually talk. I was asking who it was. That's what I wanted to know. On the
Diesel,
side.
they're new to the guild.
Is it the 6th person that Lynn was messaging about?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
6.6.
Yes.
Believe it was a Rep Paladin
Nope. I vote no then.
that they signed up as.
Wow.
Nope.
There can be only one.
Well, there's 2 right now.
Get the other one
So
out of
you
here.
already failed that.
You guys let me die.
I was resing you.
I res myself all shamanistically.
Not shamanistic.
All right, I'm not needed. Bye.
You're in group 4. You mean nothing to me.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn.
You even had 2 healers in your group and died. What a noob.
Honestly, I'm fine with it. I think more from a standpoint
He's
from
ret.
the
He's ret
healers.
702.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, at the whole, what is the basis of what SoloNoMo's about?
Right. Well, the reason I'm asking is because
We said we were
have
gonna lock it.
we have a locked system, so this obviously means he doesn't get loot, and I'll have to explain that in here. This will be we rarely trial. We do trials during normal, so this would be our first ever mid-season trial.
I mean, I would say I'm down for it. I mean, we're down like a couple people tonight, so
Maybe call the trial will be a fill-in when we need it, since we are down people
I don't really like doing that either, because we usually just push for AOTC, and once we have AOTC, we
Then
open up
it's
the
open.
roster, and then if you're not here for 2 weeks consecutively, you lose your ability to get loot for a week. So like, fill-ins don't really. I don't want anybody waiting on the sidelines being, oh god, I hope SoloNoMo calls me, because it's like this is not advantageous for your raiding time.
Fair.
And I do need one more melee to fill out my OCD in group 1, so this may happen
Well,
either way.
I mean, if you wanted, saying you wanted my number, so you could call me.
All right,
be
I told him to
down
hop in a
for some good
VC,
morning
so if
calls.
anybody sees him,
okay.
Does that mean we're back to 15 pallies?
Yep, there goes the neighborhood.
I'm going back to Dragon.
I've just been working so much I haven't even really been able to read.
How dare you, sir?
Horrible.
Welcome to the
Kinda have
insanity,
a
sir.
unique,
Hello.
situation.
All right, so real quick, Six. This is SoloNoMo. SoloNoMo. This is this.
Hello.
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 That is a mouthful name.
Holy.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able to.
I might just call you Point Six.
That's
But-
fine.
So typically we are a locked roster. So you would be our quote unquote first ever trial, and I'm not going to try to make you nervous, but we're all watching.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm streaming your trial.
So, so if we can get him an
Damn.
invite,
That was fun.
if anybody knows him, or otherwise we do have a group listed or posted for SoloNoMo on Raid Finder. There we go. Thank you, Luna. So the way that this does work for everyone, and we'll just roll you into this, is that we normally trial during normal difficulty, and then we lock roster. So tonight would be your trial. So you will, and unfortunately you're coming into this halfway through. We're on boss 4. Just do the best that you can, and we'll review logs and then and see how you do. And if we want you to join our lockout for the remainder of the season, next week you would be eligible for loot. So not this week, since this would be your trial. And if for some reason you don't make the lockout after this group gets AOTC one time, we open up this raid to the entire community every Saturday. So just to put it all out there.
Friday?
Yeah, I was
Every
raiding on
Friday,
my
sorry.
hunter on Sunday, so
Viking, your exhaustion is showing.
Ma'am, you are so right. All right,
So,
let's
yeah.
go ahead and get this delisted. So welcome to the group, and
Thank
just
you.
have fun.
Don't scrub.
And Cash already knows this, but we have family here, so I'm going to be primarily muted tonight. So treat Cash with the respect that he deserves, please, and I will squander.
We have an offline.
I was like,
Yeah,
can
he
I have
said he'd
assist?
have to
Can I
be right
text
back.
assist?
Yeah. So for right now, let's go ahead and. Does anybody have a hardy?
There was one that you missed. It just despawned.
No, I think I did get it, but I couldn't tell if this was my
Oh, hey,
last
right
one.
there.
Okay, there we go.
I haven't been asked that since high school. Sorry.
Wow.
I couldn't help it. Pivot.
And then we'll get buffed up, and then the con is yours, sir. So everybody hit your buff buttons, get your food, your flasks.
Would you mind giving me a
Man
second
oils.
so I can mark this down?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry. It's hard to do your job, isn't it?
I could pull it off. Just wooden markers.
Just a lot of pings.
Yep.
Rest in peace if you don't have pings on.
is there a place to mount back here, or
Not
I gotta get a
inside,
flat.
no.
You gotta go back outside, yeah.
Otherwise, somebody can just drop a repair if that's what you're looking for.
And now I wanted to get some flasks.
What do you need?
You need.
What is that?
You use
Chaos.
Chaos, I think.
Chaos.
Yeah.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
I got
Thank
your
you.
6. See what I did there?
Yep.
Oh boy.
As he
I'm muting
leaves.
myself. I mean, right.
The dad jokes are quite plentiful in this group.
All right, so I've got
Green.
technically 4 markers up in here right now, and we are separated into odd and even groups. So in heroic on this fight, we've now got 3 of these pylon things that he's going to activate throughout the fight during the first phase. And each time he does that, well, we get to swirl those in the ground, just like a normal, we get to dodge those. The thing that is different in heroic is he's going to summon an echo now with the echo that he summons now with the soak that it now has to be soaked separately, so that's why we're odds and evens. Odds are going to soak first, and then evens, and that's where square is going to be at. So the boss will be tanked on X, or the skull where he's at, and then the guy will be back here. Whenever we do this soak, odds will come back here the first time, They'll soak it. The ad will spawn. All of melee will go back to the boss because for the other stuff that's happening in the fight, and they'll focus on the boss. All of ranged, we're going to be at the boss, but we're going to be focusing the ad that stays out here. The ad for the tanks has to be 30 yards apart. So if they get close together, they get a 75% damage reduction and a 90% damage increase.
There's a
Start
big
hurting.
circle as well now.
Yeah, like it'll show it. But that should be about the right distance for you guys to be. Scroll, that's probably the wrong chat, buddy. That's going to be basically the majority of the fight. He's gonna spawn a tower, spawn an ad, kill the ad. There's going to be the orbs that spawn throughout this fight. So if you get an orb or like a line, there's going to be a line connecting you to one of the active towers. If you get that line, you go stand on the boss, like Pix will stack the boss. That when you drop the orb, we CC those and we destroy them and take them out. And we will do this. After he does all 3 towers up, he will then go into the second intermission, or he'll go into intermission, and then he'll start. All of the towers will activate. They're going to shoot a beam to the middle, one at a time. There's 2 ads that spawn. This is for the tanks. They've got to bring those ads to the ones that are activating to block the beam. Otherwise, there will be a raid wipe. While they're doing this, all of DPS, we will start on the one that I call first. So wherever there'll be a circle around it. If you see it, that's going to be the one we all start at. So we go that, and we just start DPSing that pylon down. And then we go to the next pylon, DPS it down, go to the next pylon, DPS it down. Once all 3 of them are dead, both the ads will go to the middle to Araz. We'll get like a 5-second timer, and then it will be Lust. And we'll Lust into the boss. Once he gets to 15%, he will go into phase 2. We all are going to run to this back wall, and it's a race against the clock to see if we can get him down before we get sucked into a black hole. Best way to do this fight is just try it. The tanks need assist as well. And the healers would probably love you if you made them main tank. Or in the tank role.
Tank roll.
I'm here to click. The clicks have been clicked.
All right. This is going to be a ready check full. You say that, but I got me a nice little purple transmog right here, baby.
Dude, your freaking purple mask is so elite.
Oh, is it supposed to be purple?
Yeah.
I gotta change my
purple.
I gotta change my purple
5,
rock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. Everybody to the boss. Dodge the one he's activating. Throw his ring out.
Swirlies.
Alright, you've got the ads right there, stacked on the boss. Get that line in the boss. CC these guys. Alright. Odds. The blue. Go. Nope. Okay, we all take that ad blue. Here we go. Alright. Range, we're targeting the ad. The echo. Melee, you guys should be in the boss. Add pulls. If you get these, run away from the group. You gotta add and you run underneath the boss. Alright. Take that out. You guys pull those manifestations back in case. And this guy needs to be pulled away from the boss.
Why is he not coming? Hello?
He was on
Because they're
that.
together, so it's immune.
All right, we're gonna get double invocation here, and
My fault, sorry.
I'm not.
That would be
I'm
fair.
just disappointed.
All right, we summon the focus echo down, and then everybody get ready to stay on the boss and the stations. If you can, make sure you get those on the boss. Stun them. Another one taken off. Alright, we're gonna get knocked back. We're going to do it. Alrighty, first tank. Naps, you're going over here to triangle. You're taking your ad to triangle. Everybody run triangle.
I got the ad closer. Okay, I got one closer block.
Where am I taking
you're
mine?
on moon. Oh, yeah, you're on moon. Naps, after we get this down. Alright, go swap ads, and then you're gonna take an ad to up to or blue.
I am or not?
Naps is. You stay where you're at. Alright, the last one. Get this down, and then we'll bring everything to the boss.
Swapping ads.
Yeah.
I got it.
Don't, guys, make sure one of these ads stays up just in case. Okay, now we go to the boss. And the lust and the amp. Lust. Alright, back into this. So we're going back into phase one. We got swirlies coming from everything. Odds. This
So
is going
many
to be your,
swirlies.
soak when it comes out. Odds, take it out and go. Falls onto the boss. We need to get the echo down. Keep melees, stay on the manifestations. You guys can form back in.
That's 3 down for one.
Alright. We're gonna have knockback and we're gonna go back into the middle phase. Alright.
The back one again.
So we're gonna do this again.
Am I going
And
to
first
moon?
one's gonna be moon.
Okay. What's secondary?
I'm waiting for the second one's gonna be square.
Okay.
So we go this.
Watch your feet, watch your pedals, please.
Yeah. Healers don't have enough to heal, so you need to like stand on something.
I've got your snap.
Okay, I'm going.
Alright, next one.
Swap it in.
Okay.
Up, and we're gonna do the boss again. He's gonna have a damage amp, and we're gonna try to get him to 50%. Alright, everyone's positioned for knockback. All right, this is a race against time.
Phase 2.
Pull him to the back if you can, as much as you can. And he's playing against the back wall. If you get a ball, drop it against the back wall. Try to be in front of the boss.
Watch your step. Run out.
All right, Wizard Lady, can you use the extra movement spell for us? You have it.
I don't have that.
I gotta roar out.
Your best. Offensives.
Watch your step.
Pop rocks. Yeah, it's like this is eventually going to pull us too fast.
We get a lock hit down too.
There is.
Thank you.
And come on, kill the boss. Good job.
Yep.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
Oh, it's on normal.
What zealotry?
No.
What loyalty?
No, it's not.
Sacrificing himself.
He got a warbound.
Power the machine.
I was just kidding.
Don't do that, dude. The amount of panic I just had in 1 second.
There's only two. There's only two pylons in normal.
Demencius'
Yup.
reformation.
Like, there's zero chance we just struggled in normal.
All right.
That's
pretty
funny.
Good string. Oh man, that string.
The rest of you, evacuate to the wastes and find a way back in. I will gather my forces and meet you once I've done so.
No. Well,
Um,
I fell off the bridge.
you found a hole?
Yes, I did. I was just walking forward and I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to something else.
Hey,
Yeah.
Thanks, Giggles.
Hey, Cash.
All right. Yeah, what's up?
You know those holes aren't shortcuts, right?
Yeah.
He thought it was a mastery buff.
10
They're a
DKP
shortcut
to
to
that
death.
All right. Avoid the big swirlies on the ground. We went over
Big
here.
swirlies are bad. Oh, we found a big swirly.
Just pull it. Pull everything.
Keep going to the boss.
Yeah.
Run in,
The
run
boss
in.
is. The boss eye. The bossin.
Well, Cash, as our group likes to say, you can't park your car there.
Yep.
I'm just following the orange or the green tuft. It's very easy to spot. It usually doesn't lead me wrong. Which one did you not?
Trying to finish that thought in your head first.
We got charged, so it derailed. You meant to hit pass on one, or you did not mean to hit pass on one? Just to clarify. Luna.
Oh.
I didn't hit pass on one, but I traded it to Viking.
Okay, perfect. These bugs are evil.
Clary, did you get the vote frame?
I did. I'm going through now. I'm just going backwards.
Gotcha.
Ready.
I always do tier last. It's my
Oh, I need to activate RC loot cancel. Hang on. I'm glad I didn't loot, roll on anything.
All right. So these guys right here are the Duke Hunter triplets. In this fight, there's a little bit more kick up from the normal fight. Other than that, I guess the biggest difference is Dustblaze. Whenever she puts those two little, those two dots out, the two black orbs above somebody's head, that they use to soak up the orbs. Now, whenever she casts Consume, it will also increase the dot, or increase the stacks of that on you. So you will get to 6, 7, 8 stacks really quickly. When that happens, you need to be finding somebody that ideally is not another orb or hasn't done it before. but this is a more of a everybody has personal responsibility type deal there. So like if you get it, it is your job to go soak it, focusing on the black spots that are in melee, because we basically we're going to be fighting wherever Dustblaze jumps. The tanks are just going to keep bringing Blood Wrath and Dark Sorrow to the boss. Also, Blood Wrath that does the hunt in normal, on heroic, there is a circle that will appear around you when you get inside of the beam for it, and anything in that circle will take extra damage. So you have to kind of spread out to make sure nobody. But you need at least 5 people to soak it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's more so going to be the intermissions. It's going to hurt a lot more. So during the first intermission, whenever Dark Sorrow is absorbing the orbs, you ranged how you typically want to do this is we will run to the outside edge of the platform or the area fighting arena, get an orb, and then let yourself be pulled in and let the stacks of it fall off. Melee, you guys will be grabbing the orbs that filter in between all of the range. So range, we're going to have to spread out around it and let melee help. And that's going to be it. In the second intermission, whenever we have Blood Wrath is the one that does the bell rushes. Ranged again, we're going to go back to the edge of that room. It is very important in this one that you only move to get out of a fell rush. So if everybody's going to get targeted randomly by a fell rush, if it is your fell rush, you stay in it and don't move it so other people can move. And then if you do have to move to get out of another fell rush, move along the line of your fell rush to try to keep from moving it. And then, Snick, can you drop a portal?
From where to where?
A summoning portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can
It
keep
was
going.
even a raid warning.
Was there?
He's very intently listening to Cash explain.
Not reading my phone at all.
Ideally, with our damage profile that we have from the last boss, we probably won't see the third intermission. So.
All right, let me. Everybody stack on the green bear. I don't see maps right now.
On the green
Everybody stack on
bear.
the green bear for loot.
But if we do get to the third intermission, that's going to be the Vengeance Demon Hunter that's going to do that one. And basically, they're going to jump around the. So they're going to jump to a quadrant of the room, and then they're going to Fell Devastation in a like cone to the other side of the room. So we're going to have to always run to her side to keep from getting hit by the Fell Devastation. And that's what it's just going to be doing. Following her, getting her DPS, and just keep going around. These bosses do generally need to die in the same amount of time. On Heroic, the pulsing that it does hurt. All right. I am going to put some markers down. These markers aren't really important other than if we have soakers, I will tell you to focus on an area if needed. It is very important in the intermissions that people who get those orbs or who have those soaks try to get those up before the intermission actually starts, because there's like a charge up phase until we started. Alrighty. This is gonna be a ready check for pull.
Cash, let's you and I repair real quick. You and I are pretty low.
Oh, okay. Done.
Oh yeah, you can mount up here, by the way, for areas. It's just inside the main citadel. You can't mount.
Yep.
Start on dark. You got blood?
Yep, works for me.
Okay. Kel, I'm mastery, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
I'm working on
5,
some things.
4, 3.
This is a lust on pull.
1.
Face me or face the flame!
Right. Yeah, 2 people to get these orbs. now. All right, fractions are gonna come out. Go pick those up for your tanks. Those souls that are in. While those are out, the tanks have healing reduction. Spell cast.
If you have the debuff, soak the purple.
Like 10 stacks already.
I was not telling the one that knows what to do.
Thank you. Can I have a dispel? Is that possible?
I believe it is.
That was a rhetorical question. Alright, so if I can get it up. Spread that out so people have room. You can go on the other side of the boss. Okay. Oh, you cannot solo soak it. So just, if you can immune it in the future, and you'll be fine. Okay.
Oh.
Who has the orbs? Like you have the dot above your head? Yeah.
I'll just start calling it.
Oh, I see. I had the.
You had spell rush.
Yeah, my bad.
Keep going. Spell snare.
Run to edge of the
Alright, range to the outside.
That was a bad place to call that.
Yeah.
It's hot out there.
Don't let any get to the boss. If you take 2, try to use the defensive. Alright. So alright, and this is gonna be soaked.
Luna and Cap.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, go to the other side of the boss. I'll
Do not stack on each other.
Alright, if I can get a dispel, and that 12 stacks again. Bam, you have it now. Alright, start soaking.
Lizard and snake.
Watch your step.
Alright. Soaks me out. Please get the souls for the tanks. Remember to soak. Alright, whoever's in melee, dispel it.
Infidelity is who's removed.
Watch your step. Alright. Remember, don't move unless you're getting out of somebody else's. In range, try to be on the outside so that melee doesn't have to move as much.
In 14 seconds, go ahead and get Viking up.
We have 2 D-Rises.
No, you have 1. Now you have another.
Okay. Spell bam. souls.
Watch your step.
Okay.
AOE incoming.
You won't escape.
We are so melee heavy. Oh crap. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna fight Dark Sorrow in a second in intermission. So just keep blasting all three of them. All right, gonna jump to the side of a platform. You gotta make sure we go to it. One to our side. I gotta move this total this time. Up again.
That is a big old cone.
Ready? We got another. All right. If we get to intermission again, that is the wipe. That's all we get. So give it your all. Souls, pick them up.
Watch your step. Wellwood. AOE incoming. Run to edge of room. Help sir. Watch your step.
Yeah.
Get Bam up.
Nah, this is
Never mind.
we're done here, buddy. They all three do their thing here.
I was close for first pull, and I died to the first hunt, so keeping everyone alive, I think, would be better.
I guess it's fair to be say. I think Mythic's the one that has the required. No, because even then, there's not a required. If you get targeted by it and you have an immunity, say that out loud, please. If you can use it to stop it, if you're going to use it, that way other people don't get hit by it.
Yep. Because you will kill your friends.
Alright, we have a better understanding of how this fight works. Melee needs you guys to be a little bit more conscious of the souls that are getting hit off the tanks. Each of those is a 33% healing reduction while they're up to the tank that gets hit by it. Also, be mindful of the way that Bloodwrath is facing, because she will I-beam the tank she's facing, and then anybody in that gets pushed back as well.
That was a really good job on keeping their health pretty close, though.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So everybody's good to go. We will rip it again.
Totem.
No, he's on the side.
Okay, sorry.
We're just chatting tank stuff.
Yeah.
I figured him and Snick were exchanging TikToks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Souls are gonna come off. Come out.
Give up on cash. Shemlem.
You won't escape.
Soft.
Feel my wrath.
Try to pull Dark Soul back. I know that. That's not fun. Spread that out if you can to the other side of the boss while this is happening, so people don't take extra overlap damage. If you get targeted, you're responsible for making it long enough. Souls are out. Souls are coming out again. Dispel, yeah, use Dispel from that. Take over.
Whirlwind. AOE incoming. Round to edge of war.
Like we talked about range, grab one at the back, somebody pulled in. If you grab more than one, try to use a smart minor defensive. If you grab 3, say you're gonna die, so a healer will grab you.
What do I say at 5?
I'm gonna
You're a tank,
die.
you don't count. I'm dying. Yeah, change it to dying. Alright. Get these souls.
Whirlwind. AOE incoming. You won't escape.
Yeah, a little high in stack too.
Watch out melee.
Watch out, Totem.
Get him up. We can't. Okay, Naps, you're gonna be hurt here. Alright. You need to get his souls as fast as you can. You'll have to be res for another minute.
Soul coming out.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. AOE incoming.
Bam, dispel yourself. So you can heal.
Watch your step.
Remember, Frank lines. If you have to move with them.
I'm dead.
30 seconds.
Souls are out.
Get total up. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a second. Be cleared.
Give me a second now. I'll put it over
Watch
there.
your step.
Doesn't matter. I got both Devo, so take whatever one you want.
Alright, clean those up, please.
You won't escape. 9 on you.
Bad time to get a lag spike.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
I just
Whirlwind. AOE incoming.
Got this.
knocked down again.
Alright.
For that, was it?
I need some love. Thank you. All right, remember we got a minute 35 to finish this.
Big love on maps. And Spectre with that.
Get the giant bears.
Whirlwind. Watch your step.
Cash and snake.
Next, focus on BTS. The ones back here don't matter.
Bears out.
Like we got intermission and 45 seconds.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. AOE incoming.
Okay, my intermission number is off because
Mine said the same. Mine literally said the same.
Helps her. Watch your step.
Like 38 more seconds is what we had on my side.
okay, we're almost there. That's better.
3% across the board.
Yeah.
Can Bear Tank do it all?
He's getting orbs on orbs on orbs on orbs.
All three at 1%. We won't talk too much on this one. We'll just get rezzed, buff up, and get right back into it. I died during the soak. That healing debuff is disgusting.
It is.
And I also think it's quite toxic that it keeps targeting Snick for soaking.
We're very melee heavy.
Yeah.
And it's targeting predominantly ranged and healers.
It targets the.
Because that's what it goes for.
No, it's the closest person to it.
I don't think I was close to anything, but I could be wrong.
I
don't know
literally kept
about that.
running to BAM to make sure I could get it whenever my debuff fell off.
I kept getting it and I was away from everybody.
I'd finish a round, run 3 steps, and then be like, "Oh, it's me again."
Do we need to de-spell in the middle of melee then?
We can.
Honestly, we also need to be a little more mindful on getting the tank souls. A little.
I mean, realistically, it should be ranged that gets those soaks because they're never really ever advantageously close to the boss. But the range that we have is like, we need 2 hunters. Like, we need some freaking Beastmaster hunters.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll be fine. I was soaking in case of soaking. I should have just stopped and spam healed myself because I knew I wasn't going to live through that soak.
Alrighty. Buffs. Ready, check. Everybody's ready. On tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Movement coming up.
I'll keep I-beam.
Oh, blood, yeah.
Shamalalam.
Pulls.
My timers are off, I'm sorry now.
Watch your step, whirlwind. AoE incoming.
Souls.
I can't take this soak, I will die.
Watch your step.
On Bam and Loon.
I can get from this.
Whirlwind. AoE incoming.
Everybody use your warlock cookie right now.
Run to edge of room. Help so.
Oh, somebody can spell me. Keep orbs, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 3, 2. Right. They're off the side over here.
Viking and Bam.
Whirlwind. Watch your step.
Viking.
You won't escape. Fracture your soul and your mind. Feel my wrath.
A little more on Sorrow, a little less on Blaze.
Whoa. Fully moving front.
I just try to stay alive.
AoE incoming.
My fault.
Full stacks.
You won't escape.
That went to you, Snake.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. AoE incoming.
Animation coming up.
Watch your step.
I'm at 8 stacks. Get me up, please. A lot on Sorrow. Hold off on Wrath, please.
Sorrow's next to me.
Watch your step. Well done.
Battlefield there.
Alright, fine count. Fine. Pull blood right away if you can, tank. Snap to stay out there. I need him away.
Well done. Watch your step.
Alright, blood right.
Snake and that.
Use defenses if you can. Get in close. There's gonna be a lot of enemy left.
Get my fuzzy soul, please.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Come on, finish this.
Run to edge of war.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Dang, no plate boots.
You get leather boots though, nice. And some chain boots, nice.
Leather mail. Yep.
Yeah.
At least it's going to a few people.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I like those being the only rare loot because of the way that like the rare loot change rules. So it was actually kind of nice. Oh, there's a thing there.
I feel sad for these people without RC installed.
Yeah, no, I lost it the other night.
We haven't had leather boots drops since August 16th.
We've had like every time we kill this boss, we have at least 2, if not like three pairs of boots drop.
We have plate out the wazoo.
That was
To the point where everyone's alt has plate boots now.
Fritz is nothing but cloth constantly.
That was like,
and we only have like 2 cloth users.
we brought Totem to years in UK, and one literally the night plate top of every single boss.
Mm-hmm. Except for the one item that was actually good for me, and it went to someone else that never.
Yeah, don't. Hey, you're not the only one that's gonna salty about that now. So you know.
I know.
Because we didn't find out about that until later.
He's all good. I'm not upset.
Just
Yeah,
to
you should be-
clarify, Viking Luna, you both do not have shoulders.
Half shoulders would be hero upgrade.
Okay. If we
I have
could
champ, yeah.
put that in the note. You have champion. Okay.
It shows what the person has next to it.
Not on mine. It's not showing any of that.
For the G1 slot?
Yep, not showing any of it.
That's weird.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
got it
hers
for
is
my own items. But this one, it's weird.
Hers is 697 champ.
Okay, it looks like we've got one that's a veteran.
Flyer, what's the role of this fight? Come on, I know you know.
Diamond is safe.
Yeah.
Diamond is always safe. If you put a wall in Diamond, I am going to come through the computer and bop you in the snoot. Do not put a wall in Diamond. It'll make it.
Roxy, is there a reason you keep rolling T-Mog Bis?
I put a note
Oh,
for T-Mog
disenchant.
Dis.
You put dis, not
Not
bis.
bis.
It's a
Dis.
D.
Hmm.
It says for disenchant. He's offering to disenchant them if need be. But I don't know. Yeah.
You don't have a disenchant button.
Alrighty.
Gold's better.
Once we get to the boss, if we can get a summon, we'll do a break, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've got.
I just need to be summoned.
Yeah.
In progress.
You know, Snake actually got it this time. He immediately started putting it in.
Hey.
Yep.
Like I'm listening.
Time to bring Viking out of the closet, guys.
Time to eat a Reese's Oreo. We earned it with that bus kill.
Are we in concurrence on the interloper's boots, Clary?
I'm seeing 2, 2, and 2. Or sorry, well, 2, 2 for the boots.
On the votes, yeah.
2-2.
Well, there was 2, 2. Now there's 2, 1.
I'm confused where you're getting the 2 from. I'm talking about the interloper or the
2
reinforced,
votes.
the reinforced sandals.
2 votes, buddy.
Yeah, you both
You
voted.
don't-
Okay,
The
so
male, we're in agreement.
that's the one I was asking for. No, the leather
And
ones.
The leather one, I believe, should be a roll between the 3.
Hmm.
It's good for all 3.
All right. Well, everybody besides no. Let me just do the roll quick, and then we'll do.
We're going to break right after this because I'll drop
Yeah.
a pausing pylon.
Yes, sir.
94. Scroll really wanted it.
I've got the green circle down. If people want to go here, that's where the pausing pylon is. Save your buffs.
Mike, did you get a cue for a roll?
I did not.
Should be a little teeny tiny pop-up menu for RC. It'll kind of look like a loot roll thing.
Don't see it on my screen. There.
Here. Alright, so scroll.
Yep.
Let me hand out loot and we'll go to break.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats, guys.
At least I have a chance for it in my vault now.
True.
No, I've got a red icon on my screen. I'll get rid of it.
Bam. Can you... Well, actually, you might be close now.
Thank you.
You bet.
Fucking a long time coming, man. I'm this rating with you.
Oh yeah, I posted logs, I think, already. So there are live logs running for anyone that wants to look at them. I did. I remembered. I was smart.
So they still have something for...
It only happens once in a while.
I went to town to upgrade. So it's probably me.
Yeah, can you stand on me?
I will once I get back in.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a break. I'll send it.
Yeah, I'll just pick it up after.
I give everybody an extra minute.
I'll be back.
Oh, you know what's perfect for Void? Belladar.
I think it's about time for me to buy an actual Murloc onesie.
Like
think
in
so.
real life?
Yeah.
I'll help support that.
I thought you
Bam's-
bought one.
Bam,
No.
Murloc.
4, 3, 2,
I need one though.
1.
My husband laid down his life for me. For our nation.
All right. This ready check is to make sure everybody's back.
Show the
I just got back. I have 3 tacos in hand. And a strawberry daiquiri sea roast.
Mm.
Where's mine?
It's in the fridge.
Right, there's another hearty. Eat up.
Viking, do you want to explain how you wanted to do this?
Sure. You're.
I think I understand the way we talked about it, but I feel like it'd be easier for you to say it.
Yeah, I just want to pull up the picture again because where you have your markers are always throw me off.
I just use the markers that have the liquid Weakora. That's how I'm used to them. You can move them around. They're just lined up in front of the things.
Well, here's a better question. I'm gonna hate asking this, but press 1 if you're not using the liquid Weakora pack.
Is this where we laugh and point at them?
No,
Yes.
that's later.
No.
Dudes.
No, because I have another type of weak or packet.
Yeah, well, consolidation's necessary. Okay, so but next week I will post in the SoloNoMo chat the link, and we'll just make it mandatory because it does make this significantly easier. So until that happens, let me get the picture pulled up, and we will discuss.
Okay, Scrub was just trolling.
Not scroll.
Yeah, honestly, I forgot I didn't turn it on.
You know, give the man some boots, and he just gets all hog wild.
It's all in his head.
You know, we can probably talk to the other raid leaders too, and see if we can agree on a Weakora pack. That way, Unity uses the same one. Make it easier for people that want to come into raids later on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Copy image. Everybody point your attention to SoloNoMo chat. This is the official raid guide from Wowhead. This is the one that I have seen that works very well. So if you look at the markers on the world in front of you, star is zone 1 and square is zone 6. The idea is that we are going to stand in zone 4 and no walls are going to come in zone 4. Most of the zones are going to go, or most of the walls are going to go on circle. We're going to have a couple go in 1 and 3. Tank ones will be 5 and 6. And the heavier part of the stacking will be in 2, which means that that's where most of the breaking has to happen. So during the break phase, when you see the shatter cell part, have one person go in 1, have 3 people go in 2, have a person go in 5, person go in 6 with the tank, and that will keep 2 heavy on walls. That'll keep everything else fairly light. You guys all see that graphic in SoloNoMo chat, so we're all on the same page, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's basically the part for the stacking that I was discussing with Cash that we should do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the weak aura, you're gonna pretty much ignore it. And then just so that you guys know, especially if you've only done this in normal, so the walls that come up in front of these beams, they act as magnifying glasses, and what it does is it pulls that beam closer to the boss. So the more walls there are, the beam will get closer to the group, right? So standing in front of this beam is very ungood. Being hit by this beam is very ungood. So that's why we're going to have 4 as the safe zone, and that's why we have 2 as we're going to have as many walls as possible. We'll just give it a try and see how that goes. You're going to have to be pretty cognitive. If you are a shatter, use it defensive. If you get hit with a wall, make sure you go out and then come right back in. So as you guys can see, green is where we're going to primarily be clustered. And when I say clustered, I really do mean that. Unless there's a call to spread out, I want you there so that we can really focus fire. Everybody go ahead and switch to single target if you haven't already. We'll get a ready check, get going.
Yeah, actually, we'll just ready check here and see. Viking, remember to check talents and loot spec.
Thanks. I noticed everybody got rid of that weak aura, but I did do it.
But I didn't.
Here's my only.
In my other race, I get asked every single time, who's Viking?
All right, Cash, all you, homie.
Which one's
All
the
right,
tank lane again? It's square, right?
You guys are gonna pick. You guys are gonna be square, and Moon, you guys just stay in your lane.
Okay, cool.
That being said, there will be a time we have to spread out, and that's when the wall breaks. Whenever we break the walls, some people are gonna have a gigantic circle around them. You guys need to run away.
When we're breaking walls, does it matter if we're in yellow, orange, or purple?
Yes. When we break walls, you need to cluster up the breaks on the
Right,
stack
right,
that
right,
has
right.
the most. So orange will usually have the most on it, so we'll need to put at least 3 people there. And then we'll need to put, like later on in the fight, we're going to start needing to put some on Moon and Square for the tanks.
Gotcha.
I'll be paying attention to, so like if we need to make something on the fly, I'll call it out. This is pretty much a tank and spank fight. This is the loot pinata of the season.
The patchwork, so to speak.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, light, like very light movement, depending on RNG.
3, 2, 1. Line on me.
Look at that, Snake. You have to make your own wall and break your own wall. Can we get Snake up, please?
I didn't even get a chance to break it. Just killed me.
Circles out.
Yep, circles. If everybody else is stacked up, it makes it easier to spread that out.
Guys, purple's supposed to be the safe zone. Why
No,
we
we're not.
put
We're
wall
in
in purple?
No, green is safe.
Green is the safe. That's what Viking said.
Oh, he did the thing.
Yeah. Not everybody has a link for it, so we're going to try and save it. Tanks are on their tanks are Moon and Square. He said if you have the weak aura, we need to try to get 3 or 4 breaks on circle now.
AOE incoming. Run out.
Alright. Diamond is going to be the double one this time. Tank Buster needs to go to what's it called now? The far one, lane 6. Blue.
Move to pin. Target tube knocking back.
Right. Everybody switch to diamond. Triangle's going to be the double stack lane now. Take the other two to the left side.
Ow.
Danger, danger.
Yeah. Everybody's standing on diamond. Nope, the left one. So, looks like I think Star got it.
Basically, if the walls reach the boss, it's yeah, game over. We cannot have that happen ever. Which is why that WeakAura is so nice.
Before we go any further, does anybody understand why the wipe happened? Or does anybody not understand what happened there? Is a better question.
I have many lucky dudes.
So this is a fight where you, like, if we're not going to use the WeakAura, you really have to be at max zoom, and you need to just pay attention to your surroundings. So, normally I would call something like, ranged gets diamond and melee moves over to the other two, but we're just too unstacked. So basically, if you're the fastest person in your class, you're going to go over to star, and we only want like one person putting up a wall in star, and then we're going to have one person putting a wall up in moon, or I'm sorry, in circle, and then we'll have a couple people putting a wall in diamond, and then tank will have one in moon, and then there will be one in star, or one in square. If there's nobody in moon, you can shift over and just put one wall up, but you just need to be an adult during the breaking phase, right? When they call break and you get the little arrow on your head, stop damaging, stop worrying about your numbers. If you see that this crystal was inappropriately stacked and there's 7 walls going all the way out to here, then Cash will probably already call it, but that's where you need to be. So when you get the wall breaks, you need to go into the lane that has the most walls in it, if that makes sense. If we had a perfect world, if there was, one wall in this one, 2 walls in this one, and 1 wall in this one, nothing here, and 2 walls in the ones over there, that's fine. That's great.
Another thing that you want to pay attention to is you can stack unintentionally to your left or right if you are not perfectly lined up. So that is another thing to be cognizant of as far as your positioning when you get the wall stacks. If you're not right where this crystal is going, there's a chance that you can actually put it on orange if you're a little too far to the left, or green if you're a little too far to the right.
Yeah, and to keep that simple, literally just stand on the marker. That's why Cash put those there. I'll be honest, I have the WeakAura, and I didn't see anything pop up.
There was a recent update. It might not be up to date.
I swore it was a knockback. That's why I stacked it there, but because I was wrong.
Totem, you ready?
Yes, sorry, I had to go to the little girl's room.
5,
Go ahead and move up into green.
3, 2. AoE incoming. Run out. Line on you.
Cash, are you shot calling this, or do you want me to?
Oh, I mean, I can if I need to, but this is a self-explanatory fight. We want to tell people where to go. Like, they're doing it correctly so far.
Move to pillar.
Alright. Split the brakes between all three of them.
Target you, knocking back.
We're doing the same thing. Needs two on. Yeah. No. Keep going back and forth.
Move to pillar.
We need 2 brakes on the outside, two brakes each on each outside one, and 1 on the tank.
Target you, knocking back.
All right. The next
Lilu.
next set to come out, double up on diamond. Yards. Okay. Brakes. We need 2 each on. Yep. Both of those.
AoE incoming.
Alright, we're doubling up on diamonds for this one. Double up on diamond again. All right. 2 brakes on diamond, 2 brakes on orange. We have to use. We're gonna have to use the tanks over there on square because nothing else can go to star. Do not go to star. Double up on diamond. 1 in there and then 1 go to the tank side. You have to go to square. Tank needs to go on square. Everybody move to diamond. Double up on triangle. Do not go to star. Do not be on star.
We get up. Get me up in the right.
No. Okay. The double up was supposed to be on triangle there. We put 2 on moving there. Or 2 on circle. A lot closer that time though. Into the fight, that's where we'd start paying attention to it. The star got filled up early. And then we'll have to make that switch to another safe zone. Safe zone's going to end up switching to diamond. And then we'll have to start using triangle to start stacking stuff because we're running out of room right there at the end. No, it's still working out fine the way we're doing it. It's just at the end, we'll need you guys to maybe start using square at the end. because we lost Star because of the way the fight's working.
So in case you haven't noticed, there's a white arrow on the floor right on the boss that tells you where that
Pepper.
wall is going. So when he says we need 2 in circle and 1 in star, if you see 2 arrows pointed towards circle, you're doing it right. If you see 3, then you need to move.
Get a movement buff, get a mount up, get prepare. That's late there. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two of them and done. 2 of them. Okay, well, 2 of them. All right, 2 in circle now. Okay. We're doubling up circle then. One break to star, 2 breaks to, or 2 walls, one wall to star, 2 to orange, 2 to diamond. All right.
Move to pin.
Breaks. This is 3 to circle and 1 to star.
AOE target you.
Alright. We're gonna double up in double up circle again. 1 goes to star. I got circle. Double up circle. 1 goes to star, 1 goes to diamond. Balls. Double up circle. Yep, okay, here we go. Okay. Same thing. This is going to be 3 breaks on orange and 1 break on star. Okay. We're gonna double up on orange.
9 on you.
1 on star, 1 on diamond. Yeah, okay. Okay. Double up on yeah. Double up on star. Or orange, and 1 on circle, 1 on diamond. Alright. Now we're gonna have 3 breaks, or 2 breaks each on circle and diamond.
AOE
Alright, everybody move over to circle. Double up on triangle for walls. Double triangle. Double triangle. 1 on star, 1 on diamond. Whoever's got the, yeah, I don't know who that was. You're standing in circle. Safe spot is circle. Safe spot is circle. Everybody to circle. Okay.
You're
2 on
putting
triangle.
healers out of range of tanks if you put us on circle.
Go stand. You stand closer. Alright. 3 breaks on diamond.
From melee range.
Cut out.
9 on you.
Alright, 1 on star, 1 on circle, or circle safe. We'll do 2 on diamond. People after this. I don't know why this one's so much more different this time. We also had a random wall break over here before. I don't see a safe spot for double here unless it's in triangle.
Danger, danger.
So I got a question. Are we not following the weak aura? Because I know
We're
we're
not
standing in.
following the weak aura because not everyone has the weak aura, so we cannot
Yeah.
follow the weak aura.
Quite literally said that.
Okay.
We are ignoring the weak aura because half of the raid does not have it.
Okay. Then I'm sorry, I screwed up a couple times there. Fully admitting to it.
Can we get a closet
I need
room,
to check
please?
something.
What is this weak Aurora pack called? Just
It's
Manaforge?
liquid. It's just liquid's Manaforge weak aura pack. There's like 3 parts to it.
Can we get a lock closet, please?
I can't wait till these fucking things are gone.
Let's see, I could probably.
Because there's a liquid weak aura, there's the Manaforge Omega pack, and then there's the Anchor pack. Those are the 3 parts.
Yeah, I can't survive that. That's for sure.
Let me see. Okay, this. That's just the Fractalis fight.
And if you don't have the anchors, you're gonna have to manually adjust them or use Cash's setting. If he sent it.
I have the anchor setting, so.
Oh yeah, I meant for the people that would be downloading yours.
I'm downloading the entire pack right now.
I was like, it shouldn't. All it just should tell them. It should be a whisper bubble above their head, or a slash say telling them which one it is. Yeah. Well,
Lilu.
that is literally, that's not the entire weak aura pack. That is just Fractalis.
Because we all clicked on it, it's taking a very long time.
Might be faster to get the download link.
That
The
also,
URL version.
there's not a URL version for this because this is inside
It's
of that
part
weak
of the whole weak aura
Okay.
pack.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah. There's liquid weak auras, liquid anchors, and liquid Manaforge Omega.
but anchors is more for the other fights, I would say, than this fight.
And
And
the
then
map,
there's-
it puts the map in a convenient spot instead of right in the
I
middle of
don't
the
have
screen.
I don't have them. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
That's fine.
running out of time. We have 20 minutes left, so we just need to keep moving.
All right.
So ignore the weak aura. Pay attention to what stacks are what and what Cash is saying in Discord.
Yeah. Just starting out, the double stack spot is going to be diamond. Star and orange are not going to be doubles, are going to be singles.
Yeah, from where Naps is right now, this is the max range I can do. So if he goes a little too far over to square, he becomes out of range. Same thing with Totem, just so you guys are aware of that.
I'm going to try to have it move over again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. 2 of us on diamond. 2 of us on diamond. Diamond. Or not. Okay, we're doing orange. One person to star, one person to orange, or 2 people to orange, 1 to diamond. Right. 2 breaks on orange, 1 on
AOE incoming.
1 on tomatoes. Okay. 2 breaks there. Alright. 2 on diamond this time, 1 on star, 1 on... Two on diamond, 1 on orange, 1 on star. Alright. 1 on star, 1 on orange, the rest on diamond.
Target you knocking back.
We're on diamond, I guess. Red.
I just couldn't get over quick enough.
Alright. Double stack on diamond. 1 on star, 1 on orange. Okay, no more on orange. You have to take 1 to star. I'll do this 1 to tank. Yeah, we got tank. Cool. 2 right here. And all that's... Alright. We need breaks. Get as many as we can over here. Offensives.
AOE incoming.
Alright, now we can double back up over here. Double back up on orange. One on star. Alright. Double up on orange again. You can still do 1 each on the other 2. Alright. Need double break, so 2 on, or half on star, half on diamond.
AOE incoming.
Double up on diamond again. We can do 1 on star and 1 on circle. We cannot double star though. Alright. Star is done. We can do 1 on orange, double diamond, and then 1 on tank. Somebody's got to go to. Somebody go over to the moon. Okay, double this. 1 on orange. 1 on orange. 1. No, just that. All right.
Move to pin.
And then we need to double break both of these next to us.
Target you knocking back.
All right. Do not go to star. We can do 2 on orange and 2 on diamond. All right, 1 each on orange and diamond. Everybody else, do 1. Oh no, the tank. You guys tanked over there. Good job.
Oh, good job. We exploded, but we got it.
And of course, that weak core finished right at the end and lagged the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
No, the
that
entire
was
time
funny.
I hear the entire time because I tried to install it before we pulled, I hear fatality, 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 all coming from my bug bag. It's like
Oh, that's
Jesus.
great.
Oh,
Oh, and that
that's
trinket.
everybody.
Oh, that trinket is so pretty.
So
Oh. Did the weapon drop?
Trinket.
No.
Leather boots and
boots, yeah.
Pally Priest Shaman tier chest.
Well, we have plenty of pallies now.
Rude.
Okay, Shamaladin.
I mean,
God.
you'd think it was the Pally party season.
Viking, you want to just make our way to the next boss? Try to get April in at least. We got probably about 4 or 5 minutes of trash. I don't know. I would say sorry, 3 to 4 minutes of trash.
Yeah, we can start hauling. I'll sit here for loot. You guys go ahead and just don't forget to summon me.
Yes, it's a fun fight.
Don't leave me,
Really?
Jack.
There's just not enough room on this door for the both of us.
Hey, Viking.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, come here.
Yeah, don't jump.
you go.
Use your cape.
Oh my gosh, you're my noble steed.
Please jump.
I mean, at least until we get to here where you get booted.
Well, that's fine. We need to vote though, so we can loot.
I would say for some of those rolling between them,
Okay,
like T-Mog. T-Mog is definitely a roll.
for sure.
And then it would be between you and Bam rolling on the trinket.
Well, does Bam? Do you have the weapon? To go
No.
with it. Viking, do you have the weapon to go with it?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, that would definitely sway it.
I would say you would get priority then.
Yeah.
I am
We go
offended.
Huge.
I mean,
Sorry, man.
I know that, bud, but like.
No, I'm joking. I'm honored purely. Give it to him. Seriously, I've already gotten
I
stuff.
take you seriously 100% of the time. No jokes.
He
Oh.
died for it, Viking.
Yeah.
Welcome to the vote world,
Ugh.
everybody. I got Chris.
Do you check your screens for rolls? I sent out quite a few rolls.
Which Chris? Like Chris Rock?
No, I got the Chris up from the boss as well. From that boss, I got another boss. I
Nice.
didn't get nothing. I got
Holy
the
moly,
I got
man.
the yeah, I got the Chris from Vault, and I got the for the week before.
I will never see my weapon.
I just need the trinket on my warlock.
Oh,
Giggles, do you have a mount that I can hop on while you're sitting here?
which one?
Giggles. I can't ride that.
Oh, that mount. Okay, I didn't know if you meant like. You were like. Oh, now.
I've rejected a passenger for you.
But the T-Mog man, he's gonna die back there.
It's okay.
He comes back every time he's summoned a yak.
He didn't pay his union dues.
Oh, brother.
You know, I always thought I was poor until I started playing Classic WoW, and I went to go buy the yak and mount, and it was just like, oh, it's 100,000 gold. I'm like, what? I'm too poor for that.
Oh no, that'd be like the Pronto now. If it came back out.
I definitely don't have the gold anymore to buy the Bronto again. I spent most of it the first time around.
So this fight is another split fight. We will split into 2 groups because of the 2 platforms to the left and right of the stage. That'll happen during the intermission, where he will activate those gates and we'll have to use our capes to go across. But before that, we're going to go into phase 1. Basically, phase 1 is also going to be divided into 2 groups. The tanks are going to be to the left and the right of the boss where he's currently at. And then the odd groups are going to be standing behind the boss. The even groups are going to be standing in front of the boss, so when we go up to fight, we'll all move forward. The tanks are going to get a tank soak combo. This is kind of like you remember that boss inside of Dragonflight last season that had the tank combo switch. It's kind of like that, where the tanks will have a series of 4 tank busters that come out. And 2 of those are going to be circular tank busters, just like in normal, except for we have to take the Naps will take his to the odds group and soak with them, and then they taunt swap, and Totem gets his circular one. He's going to take it to the evens group, and you have to soak it 3 times in order to not get mind controlled when we end the phase 1 to go into intermission. If you miss one, I do not think you can take another one without dying, because you will have the debuff. Tanks that you guys can if taunts become an issue. But basically they're going to have 4, and then the other 2 tank busters are going to be like 80-degree cones that are facing them. Just they're not going to move. They'll position it. Just make sure you're out of it. But we kind of said during phase 1 as well. After we get done, they do a tank buster combo. He's going to summon some breaths that are going to come across the stage from the dragon. Just dip out of them. Make sure you don't get hit by them. They put a nice little dot on you. Save the healer some mana. And then you're going to get these claw marks on you. The very important thing with these claw marks when you're getting them out of the raid is where the claw is going to claw you, and there's going to be a tail of where he's going to drag the claw mark. You need to make sure that tail is pointing away from the raid. So whenever it comes on you, look at it and then run in the direction of that claw mark so you get it away from the raid. And we want to try to keep the center circle with these like little pearls embedded in it. We want that to be as clear as possible. After we get done with phase 1 and everybody makes it out, he's going to summon the dragon. We're going to switch to the dragon and start working on the dragon to get it down. 4 big circles are going to get put on players. You guys need to take those to the outside edges of the platform. Make sure your circles are not overlapping each other. That's going to summon circles that basically do a gigantic beam to go across the raid, and then a tank's going to take the tank buster from the dragon. After that breath is when we will do the switch to go to the outside platforms. When we go to the platforms, everybody's going to jump up there. There's an ad that needs to be interrupted. There are other ads that need to be CC'd if possible. If you have it, they just need to be AoE down. More importantly, there's a Titan construct on both of these. We have a limited amount of time to kill them, or they will blow up and they will end the raid. After we do that, we come back down to the boss, and we're going to start fighting the dragon again. He's going to go into his last phase, where the dragon's going to sacrifice whatever remaining HP he has to give back to Saladar. This is when we'll lust. The dragon will go into a phase where it's taking more damage, and we try to kill the dragon. That way it can't give any more health back to Saladar. Then we go into last phase. Last phase is going to consist of, when we get there, everybody's going to be stacking in the middle, and there are these markers I'm putting out. Now, if you will notice these markers, there is a side that has a blue marker on it, and there's a side that's going to have a purple marker on it. These orbs that come out, the first set will be blue, and the second set will be purple. Like, they'll actually be those colors. They need to be taken to the correct side and stacked on these markers equidistant apart. Where'd my circle go?
I'm marking the portals because you're making this extremely confusing with...
Oh, you're doing the... Okay, you can start over there. All right. that's basically going to be the fight. And then once we get those, the stars will do that. So we're just going to do our best to get this first phase down. So odds come to the back platform. We're going to be a triangle. Evens, you guys are in the front. And we'll do this and see how far we can get. I'm sorry. I feel like this fight is just as mechanically inclined as Dementia's.
There's a lot of components.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is going to be a ready check.
Hold on, Cash. What side are you on? You're evens.
I'm evens. Yeah, I'm right on the wrong side. Sorry.
Same side.
Oh, do you want to just switch me and somebody? So we're on opposite platforms.
Sure. Snick, why don't you go over to my side? Here's a GoDaddy Go button for you.
Thanks.
Bet.
5,
So we're gonna go star side then, Snick, when we portal.
Sure. Everybody in. Tank Boppo coming out. Sure you're in that, and then make sure we're in this side right here. Right. There we go. Banishment's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna get a dot on them. Get these out. And then look at the tail. Good. And then come back in. Alright. Make sure you group back up. Tanks right to go for the combo again. Oh no, here's the breast. Okay, the dragons are going to summon breast across the stage and combo. Make sure we're soaking. Don't be afraid to use offensives. Alright. Claws are coming out again. Get them out. It's gonna be the last. It's gonna be breath, followed by the last tank combo. Right, so Frank, you missed one. You're gonna die here.
Mind control.
Kill Frank. He turned against us. Alright, switch to dragon. 4 circles are coming out. Get those out. Falls out. Make sure you're fighting the forward wing right now. You can leave Saladar still though. Watch out for the frontal. Alright. And we're going to switch and go to our sides. Or what happened there?
Wow.
Oh, okay, so that is that tank frontal right there is like you remember Razagath in season 1 for Dragonflight, like the more damage you take, the more damage that gets put on the raid. I knew I forgot something.
All right, go ahead and release. Once everybody's DED.
That's over there just trying hard now at this point. My bad.
That's all good, homie.
I know. The fight is.
All right, we are officially 6 of 8.
Great work, team.
GG,
Don't
all.
forget to go get your last your vaults.
Are we locking out next week as well?
Yep, I will keep the lockout. I'll keep it going.
All right. So feel free to plug up to this point.
Before anybody leaves,
T-Mog.
yes, Lizard Lady and Scroll were close, and it came down to a vote, and I voted Lizard Lady. So Lizard Lady, you won this week. Everybody / cheer. Where's Trade? Where is Trade? Where'd you go? There you go. And there's your 10,000 gold.
What happens? Y'all have fun tonight.
If anybody wants to hang out afterwards, otherwise Crit's going. You guys have a good weekend. We'll see you guys Friday.
Yeah, have a great night, friends.
Good night, everyone. Have a pleasant weekend.
Bye.